Myth number 3, clean formulas are gentler and less irritating. And so I'm really excited for you to share about this because we just spoke about how some of these natural ingredients can be irritants and common allergens. And like you said, some ingredients overall, not just natural ingredients and clean formulas, there are ingredients that can cause photosensitivity and even chemical burns, and things like essential oils are very polarizing because essential oils are pretty gnarly chemical compounds actually, and they can burn the skin if not used correctly. And fragrance oils and citrus extracts and the whole world of clean beauty and what you may or may not have in a product. So with how we formulate, because we're not just talking about clean, non-toxic, we're also talking about gentle and non-irritating and safe for the skin in that way too. What do we do to ensure our skincare is gentle and less irritating?
So yeah, there are so many ingredients, even ingredients found in clean or natural formulas that are indeed extremely irritating to some people. We take a lot of pride in our formulas. We want to make sure they're gentle. We want to make sure they're non-irritating. We want to make sure that if somebody has super sensitive skin and this particular formula is not good for sensitive skin, then we're letting, we're educating on that, and we're letting people know maybe not to use this if you have super sensitive skin. But what we do initially is, it's called an RIPT test. I mentioned it earlier. It's a human repeated insult patch test. And what it is before we launch a product, the formula is put onto a patch, and then the patch is put onto the upper back of 50 participants of mixed age levels, mixed skin issues, and it's worn for 6 weeks. So its intention is to see if there's any reaction to the formula. A dermatologist basically reviews the patch site area throughout the trial and the assessment, and really looks at the results to see if anybody had any irritations, if anybody had any sensitivity issues. And we get a report at the end, and it shows how many people had this issue, how many people had that issue. But in all of our products, we've never had any instances where people had any sensitivity issues. But 100%, if we did, we would definitely not release the formula. We are very, very, big on transparency, and we definitely don't want to release something that we know is going to cause any irritating or sensitivities.
That's really cool. And especially considering that we do use potent active ingredients. We use really awesome potent active ingredients. And that I was so excited when I heard we've never had an instance of irritation. Do we get any acknowledgement or additional certification with this type of testing?
We don't get any additional certification. We get a report from a dermatologist, and it basically allows us to know that our product was dermatologist tested.
Okay. Does it allow us to be, say we're hypoallergenic as well?
We can say hypoallergenic, I believe. That's maybe a little bit more of a getting more approval type of situation, but we definitely can, we definitely are hypoallergenic based on these results. Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Now, do we have to do this testing? Is it required in the beauty industry?
No, it's not required. It's definitely a brand's decision to do the testing, but we have done it on every single one of our products. We'll continue to do it, and definitely would never release something without having those negative results.
That's really cool. That's awesome.